Welcome back to Tarth Takes Wing, a Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod, roleplay focused campaign. We advanced time about 2 months. We need to do 5 rounds of marriages, so we've intermarried into almost every mayorship on the island of Tarth, so that in the future, the mayors will be good stewards, have good steward wives, good steward kids, and then those mayorships will be in the family line and in the particular person's line forever. We'll lock it in. We definitely want them to have our genetics. We want them to have our superiority. They'll have their own courts. They'll begin to make a lot more money. We might lose a little bit of control, but we also did something pretty crazy. We intermarried into almost all the mayorships in the High Lordship of Shipbreaker Bay. So now, if and when we overthrow the Baratheons, we're going to have a nice little pocket of people in about 50 years. All the mayorships of Tarth and Shipbreaker Bay should belong to us. But then we did something a little bit more crazy, really wild. We took over all the mayorships in the High Lordship of King's Landing via marriages as well. We need to support our Targaryen brothers. High stewardship, trained, genetically strong, our members. Of course, it doesn't hurt to have influence in all of these other courts. Control and influence in those courts, marriages, availability. We can start maybe altering the religions and culture locally by sending out our kids and grandkids and great-grandkids to do it. In about 50 years, the political landscape of these 3 duchies could look completely different. I'm back on that shit with Mellies. I'm just asking you, Mellies, please. We can be friends. We can be friends. That's where we're at. What the hell is this? You are part of a ruler in a region, group in a situation. I don't know what this is, man. I've never seen this before. I'm in a situation of the north. Interesting. I wonder if this is because I have Vine turned on. And I've never had Vine in my list before. You are not a participant in this. What region am I a participant in? The Reach? You're a participant group in this situation? What? How am I a participant in the Reach? Or is it just counting the whole Iron Thrones as being the Reach? I'm not sure that this is loaded right. The winter has fallen and the first snows will come soon. Was this an update or something? Did the mod get updated? I don't really know. I don't know if this is going to conflict with the Seasons of Game of Thrones mod that I already have. Or is it caused by it? I'm just not sure. Situation start date 82 AC. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do about that. I think we'll just let time start to pass. That's what we'll do about it. All right, I will sing the old songs for Mellies. Yes, see back here? The Baratheon boy did make me a different... He made me the Admiral, though. I don't know that that's really a positive 4-step. You know, before we get started too much in a way, I want to talk about lions. So, fun fact about lions. I'm just going to mouse over these women here while I'm talking. Fun fact about lions. Male lions are kind of famous for not doing really anything in particular except fighting other male lions and threats to the pack. Whereas the female lions, there are multiple of them that surround the male lion, have a bunch of kids with them, and they kind of do the hunting and like the cleaning of the corpses and taking care of the kids. I'm not implying that Lord Tythan Belaerys, the High Septon of the Sevenists, might be a male lion who has surrounded himself with some absolutely lethal lionesses, but yeah, probably. I don't think that's out of pocket here. Is this a new Valyrian song or is it the same one? Ise si prumia hen wild skoriot setegon simonagon kesiers nikeas adrizes nedenka Russi perezis lesa Nelihan eskion tikuni bonapan sijedar inconiers iavedar bona masverdagon ziri limagon. I don't know why I did it. It's kind of a Eastern Greek chant sort of deal, but that's where we're at. Hey, we're up to 24%, so that's like what, +5? Well, I'm under siege because my dumbass liege decided. Oh no, boy! All right, my dumbass liege is up in there. He's crushing. He's crushing it. He's absolutely crushing it. So, did we lose control of it? No, we're good. Hey, that guy Hobart who I thought was dead is now actually dead. Alright, do I need to... Nope, we're actually good. My dumbass liege is doing well. At 99%. Good job, liege. Liege is killing it. Absolute genius. So they captured something over here that belongs to the Seven Kingdoms now, right? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, it said that they were going to war for something, but it doesn't look like Pentos has actually lost anything. That's ruins. Candles sputter and sheets rustle as Melantha and I intertwine in bed. We try to be quiet, but sometimes the sounds are a little too resonant. The gas, the sighs, the meows. I bolt upright to find Amori sitting quite happily on a pillow next to us, purring contentedly. As I wonder what to do, mouth agape, he begins noisily cleaning a paw. Melantha looks over at me haughtily. I give the satisfied feline a half-hearted shove. He rolls over on his back, ready to play. Melantha be mad. Or Melantha not be mad. Well, Melantha has an incredibly high opinion of me, so it'd be rude to disturb my cat. What just happened with her dress? I'm telling you, this Game of Thrones mod has some bugged dress information, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, you know? You know what I'm saying? Oh, Cyrissa. That is one of my concubines. Banfree is not a good name. That's not a good name. It's a bad name. I just saw I got piety for having a kid. Nice. We have a daemon. We've already had a son named Viserys. Materis, Gianna. We've had a Baelon. We've had a Baelor. What are some other male names? I think we'll go with Brandon. That's not technically a Valyrian name, but we're flexing out. Would he make a good steward? Let's make him a good warrior. We do need some marshals in our complement, and our family has many knights, but I would not say that they are the strongest knights, but we have many, many knights. Also, and let's be very clear about this, in a generation or two, in about 16 years, we're going to have a lot of people, kids trying to break marriages because they're being forced to marry commoners. You know the situation. It's my gay granddaughters. Happy Pride Month. We'll let them do whatever they want. It's happened again. I got Melis the Red Queen. Okay, stop. Stop. I will dragon ride her. Stop. Stop the game. Stop the game. We're saving. Oh, no. It looks like it's going to crash. Nope. We're good. We're good. Dragon Rider Melis. No reason to get too crazy with the name. We just want to make sure it's saved. It says encoding overloaded. Maybe we're good. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what's coming over me. Maybe it's just the extreme panic at the thought that we will fail one of these dragon rolls again. Melis, you're mine. Tarth has finally taken wing. And I want to fly my dragon. This guy spent his whole life working for the Targaryens, working to save the dragons. With my hands flat on Melis, my head pressed against her, I feel life flowing through her body, a life shared by our connection. I smile at her, and I could swear she smiles back, in the language specific to dragons. Without delay, we take flight. We could easily get lost in the immensity of the clouds, flying and twirling among the skies, Melly's taking me towards the sea, another immensity just as magnificent. Her speed is such that it creates a ripple on the surface of the water. The fish, fleeing, disperse as we pass, while the dolphins, more playful, swim alongside us. With a sudden and powerful beat of her wings, Melly's rises, where even the most mischievous dolphin cannot follow us. We can practice our combat maneuvers, we can let her lead the way, or we can let me lead the way. Let's do aerial combat maneuvers. Then we're also going to bond with our dragon, Melly's. Yes, we could be getting closer to other people, or we could deepen our bond with the dragon Melly's, who is a female. There's every chance that she could lay a clutch of eggs. Now, I'm old. I'm old as hell, and I'm not well. But the longer I live, the better the chance that she has another clutch of eggs, and then I can decide who to give the eggs to. Now, can I train my children as dragon knowledge now? No, you need to have a dragon pen to do that. When the raised voices reach me yet again, I quench my instinct to turn on my heel. I don't like how this cloak... So this is actually dragon riding leathers, I think. I don't like how this cloak be looking, though. Yeah, we're gonna go with no cloak. The constant bickering of my vassals, Master John and Master Harry's, has done enough to drive any man mad. Something must be done. I could either treat the situation as an exercise in mediation, or eavesdrop and approach one of them with sympathies afterwards. We shall mediate. I am a diplomat. I am a man of great knowledge and power, influence and wealth, and I ride a fucking dragon. I ride a fucking dragon. Though it is at times pleasant to forget, to pretend that they can be as obedient as the best hound, dragons are, in the end, still predators. I mean, so are hounds. My concern has been mounting that Melly's is growing increasingly frustrated at the monotony of her captivity, and that it is straining at our tenuous bond. Though I am sure it would be a poor substitute for the joy of a true hunt, I have considered releasing several pigs or a sheep into her lair. While I have been working to break Melly's of her more violent tendencies, perhaps some live sport would be appreciated. Let's see here. Positives are plus 15%, and the positives are plus 10%. We're going to release a small flock of sheep for a lot of money. How's it going to go? The hunt has exceeded my expectations. Rather than simply kill her prey, Melly's has made a wonderful game of it. Though the animals pose no real threat to her, Melly's takes her time stalking the group, identifying the weakest member before seizing it in her jaws and retreating. This cycle repeats for more than an hour until Melly's finishes, by which time the ground is coated in viscera, and Melly's tail is swishing with pleasure. Her thirst for excitement and blood quenched, Melly's allows me to draw far closer than usual, and even permits me to bring her a bucket of water which she greedily guzzles. We are both wild at heart. So let's see where we stand as a dragon rider. We've started dragon training to add combat effectiveness and raise our personal natural dread. And then when we make a bond with them, we get a bunch of different, like, army movement speed when I'm in the army. Crazy. That's crazy. We love army movement speed because catching enemy armies can be hard, and it's very rewarding to catch up to somebody who is smaller and weaker than you, and then beat the hell out of them. What is this? Hire a master blacksmith again. You know what? We do be needed one of them blacksmiths. The dragon Meleys, the Red Queen, is understandably wary of me. Though she is no longer truly wild and enjoys some of her comforts, she does not trust me and is reluctant to allow me to draw within even 100 paces of her. But as all Westeros Valyrians know, the route to anyone's heart is through their stomachs. Meleys just happens to be bigger than most. After consulting with the kennel masters of Evenfall on the flesh and offal favored by their hounds, I have sent for a wagon of fresh mutton and pork. The meat has yet to be fully butchered, but the kennel masters assure me the rarer the better. But which will Melly prefer? It looks like it doesn't really matter. We're at 95% though. We don't need to play this game with Mellies. We don't need to play this game with her. The spouse of my heir, Jaehaerys, Emma, has died of old age. Well, she hated me, so I'm going to be honest with you. I can't be that sad about it. Any genetic alliances we can make here? Lina Faring will bring in 2,000 troops. Oh, hold on. Lover's pox. Bro. No, oh wait, no, that's her mom. Right? That's her mom? That's not her. Oh, she's a brilliant strategist. Her mom. Be a wild one, adulterer, incestuous, excommunicated, lover's pox. This woman needs all the friends she can get, and I'm a friend indeed. I shall have my son and heir married to her daughter. And now our lines are brought together. Someone is plotting to kill my granddaughter, Sarah. Unfortunate. Master Smith of Cohor. Abohoat. Alright, now we're gonna find somebody to marry him. Oh, that's right. I've married everybody off. I've married everybody off. Are you currently pregnant? That's fine. That's fine. Increased control is done, so let's get back to training commanders. We're going to look for some secrets in our own court. It's been a little while since we've done a proper sweep. Okay. Culture, 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 culture. Culture. Is it Skane? Ah, we need to promote our culture ship in Skane, yes. I'll definitely be dead before this ever finishes. Oh wait, we can appoint this guy. Now it takes 10 years. I'll probably be dead before that finishes, but my heir can take up the cause. My granddaughter, Ilaria. So this is my great-granddaughter, Melanie. We'll make you a diplomat. You seem well suited for it, girl. A diplomat. And you shall train under a courtier of mine, who I do not know well. I know her not. The man who would be lord. What began as a normal family gathering in the dining halls of Evenfall Hall has quickly erupted into a heated argument between my son and heir Jaehaerys and my son Baelor. He is asserting that Jaehaerys is unworthy of being my heir at all. He is completely unworthy of the crown and deserves nothing more than to be a jester upon succession. This villain has stood in first place for the crown for long enough and deserves to be put in his place. I demand a duel with you, Jaehaerys, a duel for the throne. Sit down yourself, you fool. How dare you? He is my firstborn. I have bonded with my dragon. Balon has managed, so this is the king, managed to claim Smaug. This sounds like a Pokemon. Alright, I can't deepen bond. Oh, I'm still deepening my bond. Interesting. Interesting. Did I get a bond level up? I don't know. I don't think so. You know, I'm remembering now what I want to do is to make sure to put ride Mellies as a decision. That way, every time it has the ability to come up, I'll take it. All right. After my last visit with Mellies, I was struck and dismayed by her seeming inability to distinguish between me and the attendants that bring her food, as if I, a lord of Evenfall, were no different from a servant. Although my duties as lord consume most of my days, it might be worthwhile to set aside more time to visit with Mellies. There is, however, risk to such approach. Not only the obvious danger of spending more time in close proximity with such a vicious predator, but also the risk Mellies could bristle at my over-eager, heavy-handed presence during this sensitive stage. I will get daily visitations. Yeah, sure. I'll visit the dragon. Man, I'm fucking thrilled to be hanging out with Mellies, man. This dragon is legend daddy. It's legendarily daddy for a female dragon. All right, is all I'm saying. Much as my boyhood teachers shaped me into the man I am today, and in doing so earned my appreciation, so too have my efforts to become a more regular part of Mellies' care earned me a modicum of the dragon's respect. Whereas even a month ago she would have treated me no different than any of the other porters that bring her meat in and soiled straw out, I think she now sees me in a better light. While still far from affectionate, Mellies watches me more closely, can discern my voice from those of my companions, and will even allow me to touch her neck during feedings. Day by day, I will earn her obedience. Obedience. I take my morning porridge outside on my balcony, where I behold the brilliant blue sky, with nary a cloud in sight. Something in me knows that this is not a day to be spent idly inside my castle or on the streets of Evenfall. It is as if the crone herself made today for a singular purpose, flight. And yet I feel cautious. Mellies' last several flights have not gone well. Over the last few moon turns, she has on occasion chosen to selectively ignore those commands she finds inconvenient, commands that are usually related to me trying to avoid falling to my death. Still, more riding time could both improve our rapport and Mellies' willingness to heed my commands. And it is such a magnificent day. We will fly. Mellies greets me almost eagerly as I enter her lair, clutching a saddle. Clearly, I am not the only one yearning for the skies. With uncommon agreeableness, she allows me to attach the saddle and mount her. With a nod towards my attendants, we step out into the open air. As soon as we are free of the last gates, Mellies leaps into the air, relishing the freedom. With each beat of her wings, we soar higher and higher, until my castle is nothing but a distant splotch of color below. She is in rare form today, and under my reins, Mellies feels as swift as the legendary Nasarion, and as powerful as the infamous Terrax. Soaring amidst the heavens, the winds rush past, lifting hair and spirits alike as the world unfurls below. Against the backdrop of the cloudless sky, our bond grows even stronger. Can you take me higher to a place where dragons dream? Helena Targaryen has given birth to a daughter. Excellent. A fully blooded Targaryen girl. You know what? Martial education. Martial. We're going to take a shot in the dark on this one. You're going to be raised by my concubine lady who's absolutely badass at fighting. The true lion of my court. Oh. I'm actually so full up on educating people that I'm having trouble finding the button that lets me educate people. Diplomat. Tythan Belaerys. And Uthor Coldflow. We'll raise him as a steward, just in case we need another steward in the future. The weeks of training, socialization, and familiarization that I've spent with Meleys have finally started to bear fruit. Whether soaring above Evenfall or relaxing in her lair, Meleys and I are increasingly at ease with each other. Each day, we operate less and less as a mere team of rider and mount, and more as genuine companions bound by real ties of trust and affection. Perhaps no one ever truly know the heart of a dragon, but I feel as though I know this one's soul. Together, we will write the legend of Tythan the Holy and Meleys, the Red Queen. I knew what your trait was, even if they didn't say it in character. I know you. Yes, we will read to the dragon. Jeanette. Another intrigue specialist, I should think. Let us have you train under someone who is intriguing. Audrey, you appear to be excellent. We've got a marriage. My knight to some random woman who brings in the good genetics. Aya has found someone willing to spy at your court. Very well. I admit I have been a little light on the spies, but let's be honest, I don't really use them that much. We're here to upgrade this. There we go. Pulling in 1479. Pretty good, pretty good. Season effects are on. Good, good. Excellent. We love season effects. Do need to just keep pushing economy buildings up. We got architect. So now we're going to work our way down to avaricious, and then we'll probably jump back over to learning, just so that we can get the slight health boost there and stay alive a little longer. Yeah, we may want to jump over there sooner rather than later. It's down here. Okay, did that make a difference? I'm back up in the green, so I can't die yet. Can't die yet. Lord Paramount Rogar is being attacked by the Lady Ellen. I've actually already done this. It's another Liberty War. He has a dragon on his side this time. Oh, it's probably counting me. It's counting my dragon. Interesting. This Liberty War is probably to lower authority, so it's going to make it so that I get less taxes paid to him. I'm actually going to raise my authority. See how my subjects like that. They like it a lot. They all care for me quite a bit, despite my huge authoritarian crackdown on them. I mean, plus 35% tax contribution. So that must mean that the mayors of the cities are donating like nearly their whole contributoriness. All right, so I'm marrying the Stark girl now. Amrel, you shall be trained as a diplomat as well. I have found a fine diplomat to train you, my boy. I will seduce my wife after I'm done training my bond with Meleys. Wow. I got a lot of those modifiers stacking. I don't want to cut out now. I mean, King Balon II has declared war on Prince Moria. Oh, he's going to conquer Dorne. The dragon, Meleys the Red Queen, is a mature... Oh my god, he died. The boy died. Now the sister is inheriting, and she is betrothed to some random guy, and her heir is Lucian Baratheon, who can't get married, and his heir is Wallace Baratheon, who is married to this woman and has a kid, Tanda Baratheon. Can we lock in a marriage here with my son? Okay, so there is a chance that this marriage may result in the Lord Paramountship coming to my court. Through chance. Melees will dine as a lord. We don't actually have to do this. We're at 95%. We have tons of bonuses. I actually think I want to go get involved in this Dornish conquest. I want Dorne to be part of these kingdoms. And then to make sure that I show up with my dragon, I think I personally have to lead this army. And then let's make sure we've got some dragon riders in our army and make sure they're all accounted for. So we're looking for my realm. Dragon riders. I'm the only dragon. No, Aenys is also a dragon rider. He looks like a knight. Is he in my army? Sir Aenys. Yes, he's forced. Okay, cool. Just gonna have a little war, guys. It's a little war. Disrupt the schemes. Okay. I'm actually thinking we might go get some of these little islands. Chancellor of the Stormlands. I will take it, thank you. Yeah, I want to take the Dornish Islands. If we can force the enemy army away. My concubine Cyrissa has been absent. I will investigate this myself. She's innocent. Of course she is. She's my lover. She loves me. There they are. Are these not in play or something? Maybe I can't get involved in the war. This looks like a castle. Can I not siege it? Guess I don't really understand. King Balon. Oh, offer to join war. Conquest of Dorne. Yes. Okay. Now we're in the war. Oh boy, they're coming for me. Well. This is going to end poorly for me. We deepen the bond. The weeks of training, socialization, and familiarization that I've spent with Melees have finally started to bear fruit. Whether soaring above Evenfall or relaxing in her lair, Melees and I are increasingly at ease with each other. Each day we operate less and less as... Okay, yeah, we've done this before. Bond increased. I'm actually here present at this battle in person. That's one big problem. This will be remembered as one of the most decisive military victories in the realm's history. Thanks to the heroic action of Aenys on Dragonback, the enemy leadership has been devastated. The enemy commanders met before the battle to discuss strategy and positioning, but such a grouping provided the perfect target for Starwing. Malin, as well as many other commanders and warriors of note, were all met with Dragonflame. Those not dead were horrifically burned thanks to Aenys and his deep pink beast. The enemy is disorganized, and their rank and file will now falter without clear guidance. We will most assuredly win this battle. I don't know. These numbers don't look good, but... Where did our army go? They disappeared. Okay. How bad was it for us? We got slaughtered. We killed only 84 troops. We got absolutely slaughtered. We lost a knight. Who was that knight? Here we go. Here we see the knights. So we killed their leadership, according to them. Total kills 1. was wounded, was wounded, was wounded. Joffrey was killed by Dragonfire. The Marchioness Danelle, Ormond, Lady Lisette, Lady Sylvia. Who did we lose? I don't see anybody that was killed here. Maybe someone was captured. Oh yeah, a couple people were captured. Yeah, I mean, they lost a lot of people. They lost a lot of knights. Malco, a commoner. Allied combatants captured. Okay, I can't pay for him back. Still, we distracted the enemy. Now they're, you know, they lost their actual battle commander and several other people besides. And Regency. Miss Regent. I'm back because the army was destroyed badly. These two are getting married. They had to pay an enormous amount of money to get in the water, and then they have to do it again. And then the Targaryens are all still here. I feel like even though we lost that battle, we may have pushed the war to allow our guy to win. We should probably rejoin the battle at some point with the dragons. I think we raise the whole army and get back in there this time. And I'll go myself. I am a fine commander. I was able to obtain a secret about Jerlaine. Blackmail time. My son is mad. Troops are still gathering. Lord Tythan, that's my son Tythan, gained cancer. Prince Daemon of the Iron Thrones has died. His dragon, the dark red beast Caraxes the Bloodworm, is now without a rider. Well, that's bad. He did leave behind several strong children. He was a great knight for us. Meleys is married to Belaerys matrilineally. And then we've got this lady married to Aemond, who made Meleys, so that whole line, I guess the line of Daemon Targaryen has come to an end. He's being married out because Arya married linearly. Unfortunate that his line should come to an end. Of course, it does mean he possesses no threat to the ruling party. Wow, nice crown, lady. That's the Baratheon shit right there. That's just Baratheon as hell. Any chance we can sneak in here and marry into this line? Absolutely not. We have a royal marriage. It's patrilineal. No shot. Absolutely zero shot of that happening. It's going to cost 700. Never mind. We're disbanding the army. We're not going to pay that. We're not going to pay 700 to roll out. It's rough out here. It's rough out here, dog. Dorne is invading the Stormlands, which I think is quite a choice. My daughter-in-law Tanda has given birth to a son. Well, I don't like that name. We can make it really Baratheon by saying it's Mayrael. Now, I'm sorry, Valyrian. We can make it Valyrian. We'll also make the boy a steward. An able steward, I say. Continue to raise stewards left and right. Diplomat as well. Thing is, you don't need many diplomats, but when you need one, you really need one. And then let's do a squire check real quick. We're doing a squire check? Squire check? Orion Belaerys? Doing a squire check. Squire check. I hate outliving your children in this game. He just died as I was saying that. Unbelievable. 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 Am I still power sharing? Hell no. Romance is about quantity, but quality. Dismiss the regent. I am in charge here. Boy. The winter has come. Willow, the daughter of Lord Paramount Edmure, Tully, has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Belaerys dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. We shall name him Tybalt. Who was my son that just died? Son falls ill. Tythan. We shall name this boy Tythan as well. That's actually my name. So I've had a son Tythan and now a grandson Tythan. You are a Tully. Educate you in stewardship, my boy. My daughter Vaela has given birth to a daughter. We have another Visera, just like my lovely first wife, who I love very much. Love my first wife a lot. My granddaughter Illyria has given birth to a son. We're going to name the boy Orion after his father. He shall be the other Orion. He'll be little Orion. He'll be a warrior. One day he will grow up to be a great knight. A great commander of men. A genius. Wise and powerful. I haven't done a court check in a while. Am I good? Oh, I need a wet nurse. How's Clarice of Winewell? You seem fine. Court check seems good, actually. Seems like we have an intact court. Oh, we got some prisoners. Rosalind Chancewell. Oh, these people committed very serious crimes and I threw them in the dungeon so they die. That's right. Uh-oh. Somebody's losing a battle. And it looks like it's the Dornish. My liege, you're so wise and powerful. You see that unit on the Dornish side called the Fiery Hand of R'hllor? Those R'hllorians. So originally, I kind of was a little murdery with the R'hllorians. But now that I'm a High Septon, I understand interfaith possibilities. We're more open about it. It is annoying that they're always fighting us and murdering. Why can't they be like that guy who was first through the gates at the Siege of Pike? What was his name again? I don't remember. Excellent. We will deepen our bond once again with the dragon. How good is our bond? It's pretty good. We're almost to level 2 out of 3. Corwin. Excellent name, my lad. You shall be a martial-educated warrior as well. We shall raise a generation of knights from this bloodline. This holy bloodline. Alright, we finished converting faith. Oh no, my son and heir Jaehaerys has died. Which means my new heir is his son, Baelor? Nope. Are we really going down to my next player heir? I thought that it would go down to his son, my grandson. Has the game changed how they do it? That's crazy. I could have sworn it always went to Baelor Belaerys. Can I designate an heir? I want to designate Viserys Belaerys as my heir. Change designated heir. Viserys Belaerys. He's not even in the line of people I can pick. It only allows me to pick my direct children. Huh. Well, this is really going to throw the breeding program off. I don't know who his children are or who I've married them to. No, he's cool. He's cool. Who did this go to? It's not matrilineal, right? Good. Excellent. Ah, these two are going to make a pretty handsome child. Okay, this isn't the worst. It's Alan. That's who we're going to end up with eventually. That's assuming he lives long enough. I've been outliving children left and right, and it has not been the best. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not cracked at this game anymore. Now Viserys Belaerys, who was supposed to be my heir, is now serving as my Castellan steward stand-in. I can ride my dragon. Riding my dragon. Melly's purrs with anticipation as I climb into her saddle. The connection with... Oh my god, look at my dude. He's riding like 2 feet above the dragon. The connection with her is something I feel nowhere else. And with an unspoken command, we are airborne. Melly's roars in approval as I pull back the reins, driving her higher and higher. We climb as if pulled upwards by the gods themselves, and then break into silence. The only sound is the wind rushing over the wings. Up here above the clouds with the sun on my face, I am free. Free from duty, free from worry, free from all earthly burdens. I feel what I know every dragon rider has felt. The keen desire to keep flying beyond the known world, endlessly chasing the horizon. Time to practice our aerial maneuvering. We have completed Dragon Training 1, which gives me... It's not staying long enough. Here we go. Plus 15 natural dread. So even though I'm an old infirm man, actually, I'm scary as hell. Alright, have we converted every county to the faith? No, we have not converted Brightmoor, and we almost certainly have not converted Skane in the north. But we're making great progress. Melise has scales. Does one of your parents have scales, or was this just a genetic malformity? These things happen. That's okay. You'll be a steward. I'm not judging you for it, kid. You know, you didn't choose this life. You did not choose to have the scales. Tythan is being trained as a steward. It's because one of my sons died and he was training a bunch of people. And another steward who shall also train under Aba Hoet. Fantastic. Okay. Wait. One of my sons... Oh, yes, it was the son that married her. My primary heir remarried. He never had a kid with her. Unfortunate. Really wanted to lock in some more kids there. Okay. My wife, Lady Arana, is bearing your child. My congratulations to my wife. She is wise beyond her years. Rescued small-size ruins constructed in Skane. Okay. I need 500. We're pretty close to that. Once the season changes, we'll easily lock that in. Valyrian the Black Dread has died. Unfortunate. One of my granddaughters was riding him, right? That is not the best. It's not the best. So she can never ride another dragon. Dragons can have multiple dragon riders through their lives, but dragon riders can only ever bond one dragon. Also, dragons live a lot longer than humans do. There's a witch among us. I will blackmail you. What? No, not murder. Blackmail. Blackmail, man. I already have a strong hook. Very well. I will expose you as a witch. See here. Is a deviant, is a witch. Expose witch secret. Now I have a reason to arrest you. I want you to beg me for an indulgence, my man. Beg me for an indulgence. To get you out of your criminal problems. Your crime. I lost a wet nurse. I don't really know why. That's fine. We've got Rayella Pike. He is one of my concubines. The wars are going well, but they aren't finishing is the problem. Princess Gale has died. We're losing dragon riders at an incredible rate. I'm going to be honest with you. This is crazy. Some of my counselors believe their job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I am complaining to Arana when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. Stay here with me instead. Yep. Arrange betrothal. Hold on. Before we arrange that betrothal, we've got more children. Let's see here. We've got Alton. You are my son. I shall train you as a marshal. A martially trained son. A son who has been trained in the martial arts. That reminds me, what has that son that's now inheriting from me been trained in? He is a diplomat. Okay, that's not the worst. His stat line is not impressive. His wife is too old to have more kids. I hope you love her. I hope you love her. Where was that? Oh, my grandson Malentine can marry. You could marry a Lannister. The Lannister is very beautiful. Bring her to our court. I cannot spend my learning perks on anything. I simply went learning to keep myself alive for longer. And it's not helping at the moment because I'm back in this stage of dying. I would need to... You know what? What if we hold a feast? We might be able to get a perk while feasting. That gives us a health bonus. And keeps us from death just a little while longer. Also, you can hardly go wrong with more prestige gain. We'll invite that fellow from the First Forest on down here. Maybe we'll murder him as well. It's actually super against the rules to murder somebody at a feast. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's against the rules. Historically, people who've done it have all suffered the wrath of the Seven and the Old Gods. We'll make another attempt. How close are we to maxing this out? Because I do need to have a relationship with my wife at some point. I'd like to make her my lover and possibly my romance partner. They're two different things, distinct in this game. Winter has passed. The money is beginning to flow in. The Targaryen shall marry Danae. Now hold on, is this one of Daemon's children? Okay, so the matrilineal... Oh no. I was going to say the matrilineal part is what's keeping his line from going forward. But yep, that's going to happen. We have just doomed the Targaryen line of Daemon. I, Kenos Lannister, hereby declare myself king. Well, I just married one of your Lannisters, so you're just called the Kingdom of the Rock now. How's this war in Dorne going? Why is it not ending? You've won all the battles. You've captured some of the territory. Yeah, they have almost no soldiers left. You really just need to get in there. Make it happen. I think if we have a good feast, let's see. Yeah, our guys have come back. Our troops. It might be worth riding down with the dragon and taking another run at him. Wherever I go, my courtier Winifred is sure to follow. That look in her eyes, the word on her lips, I know exactly what she's after. Yeah, see, here's the thing. I'm lustful, but I'm a godly man. I'm a godly man. No, and no one should be trying to seduce me except my own damn wife. Be gone. I speak no ill of ye, just that I wish to be left alone. I do not call you harlots or whores. Clement. Who the fuck is this? Oh no, that's a... So this is what happens when a peasant leader is in the same area as a wild dragon. So he just claimed it and he now has a dragon cult. Well, well, well. This guy just became one of the most powerful people in the world. Holy shit. Unhinged. Wild. Oh, Cyrissa, you have been so brave. We shall make this daughter an educated one. And you know what? If she grows old enough that we are still alive when she's 10 years old, we will make her a septa if she will accept it. And then hopefully we can have her come home and be a septa in our court. That would be so nice. Arana deserves all the credit. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Melantha. That's one of my concubines. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seem to have a lot in common. I have such a good time with her. What a good evening. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my reserved granddaughter, Alyssane. She inquires about my opinion on trade routes, a subject she is deeply interested in. It's a subject that fascinates me as well. Granddaughter, you are so wise. And then the last one will cost 600, and finally Skane will be restored. It's taken much of the evening to get closer to King Lenel without making it feel forced. After all, the best friendships are natural, and I want him to think this is spontaneous. We've done this one a couple of times, but we will get closer to him. We get closer to a friendship. And now a toast to King Lenel, the highly esteemed. And with that, it's all done. We got Great Banquet as a trait. Development growth. Did I get a health boost? I did. Because I got... Oh, seasonal effects. Yes, yes, seasonal effects. Good enough for me. I'll live through this summer at least. Ah, my fool is dead. Hold on. And I need a new Master at Arms as well. I shall choose Tythan Belaerys. And for a new fool, I shall choose my former courtesan. Raise all men-at-arms here. So this is going to be my knights and my men-at-arms. We move for cheap, 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 cheap. Very cheap. We need to strike at a series of small but worthwhile castles. Or crush the Dornish army. I'm thinking, given how close the Targaryens are... Ah, extend that patronage. It's rough being in debt during a war, however. It's rough being in debt during a war. Oh, they're going in, so we should go in too. My king, we come, my liege. You summon us in your time of need, and we arrive with a dragon in tow. Starwing disintegrated Marquis Yorwin with a blast of dragonfire. The hustle and bustle is palpable among the traveling merchant stalls. The temporary shacks are stacked to the rafters and contain all manner of knickknacks. These pieces are positively radiant and would make a lovely gift. As I walk by one of the merchants peddling jewelry, I hesitate and lean in for a closer look. Perhaps one of these would brighten the day for my cherished Lady Arana or Melantha. Why settle for one? I don't need one. They both absolutely love me. Ah, as Amori approaches me with yet another dead rat, I can do nothing but praise her. The castle has been free of rodents before. We are rat-free. A good state of mind to be in. Fantastic. We have just enough warfighting power to capture Gaston Grey. We need whatever we can to push these numbers up. Good, good. They're trying to run and they have been caught. Let's get in there and see how this battle's going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the hell turned this around? Do they have a dragon? Does Dorne have a dragon? No? I don't know what the hell flipped this army around. Fighting in bad terrain. I guess that's what did it. Wow. Hard to imagine. So, oh no, they're coming. They're coming. They're coming and we need to be going. Uh-oh. I hope we're gone by before they arrive. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, ho. Good luck, Dorne. We're slippery as an eel. That's why they call us the Vipers of Evenfall. Tythan Belaerys. My son, I will train you in the ways of wisdom, and if you grow old enough, we will make you a maester if you wish. How about that, my son? My family could use a few good maesters. Ride Melees is available. Boom, bing, bang, boom. On an ordinary day, I am in no hurry to leave my books and all the riches they contain, but a ride with Melees is never ordinary. It's a special moment where I can be alone with her, a moment when I no longer have to think. I can then forget all these formulas and equations, all these writings and stories, my head becoming as light as the clouds. I can rise so high that there is nothing left to stimulate my curiosity. All that matters here is Melees. In the heavens, there are ink characters marked on scraps of paper. There are no more convoluted histories whose veracity remains to be determined. There are no futile reflections on abstract concepts. Everything here is concrete and perfectly clear. That's me, Melees, and our bond. And the simplicity thrills me. Melees has much to teach me. Simple is oft the solution. We are closing in on a level 3 dragon bond. And soon we shall begin our training. I will investigate my courtesan myself. Of course she's innocent. I'm going to land and capture this small castle on this small island. We're just going to keep an eye out to make sure that that's it. We're done. We don't have to train anymore. It's seduction time. Seduction time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Vagon killed my granddaughter. You murdered family, that's really fucked up. I'm torn. I mean, dynastic kinslaying is quite bad. It's hard to move against family myself, and if I kill him, I will be in the same position. Ah, the Targaryens. What should I say about Lady Oranna Stark? She is arrogant, stubborn, trusting, and patient. A resentful gentlewoman. Arrogant, trusting, patient, stubborn. Should I say that she has an assertive presence? She did like that. She liked that. Okay, my spy master's dead. We need a new spy master. We've got a Targaryen. We're gonna get that in here. We're gonna get the... He's not well. He's probably gonna die soon. That actually happens to Targaryens a lot, I'm gonna be honest with you. train this girl in learning. We might just have like several years worth of kids whose entire purpose is just to like join the church and the maestership. Okay, some of these castles are clearly too big for us to take. 625 is going to be good enough. Can we actually capture this? I don't think so. I think that's just showing us the rating. We're now too small to capture that castle. Too small. Oh no, we're not too small to capture that castle. Let's get in there. Cool. The Betrothed, Tythan Belaerys, and Julian Stademont. So this, I recognize this. This is definitely a mayor. The mayor marriages are definitely getting kicked off now. Oh boy, we need to get out of here. To race a dragon, I am just finishing one of my morning runs around the courtyard when I see a bird fly past me, outmatching my speed effortlessly as it soars to the top of a nearby wall. I can't help but feel a little jealous of the effortless grace of the creature, and my mind turns to Meleys. The speed of dragonflight is of course without peer, yet I wonder how Meleys would fare on the ground. A run together might do us good. Perhaps we could even train together regularly. I'll arrange the race. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Do not get caught. Go, 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 go. We're free? We're free. I don't think we have the kind of troop power to get involved in this war anymore. I think we're just going to land and disband. We've done what we can to help. Okay, so you would like a betrothal, and I say no. Decline. If my great-granddaughter gets married, it shall be to advance the plots of the family, not whatever random stuff you've got. How about over here? Griffin's Roost. Master Austin, I would like you to marry Amayana, who doesn't appear to be in this list. Wow, I have a lot of kids. This is probably gonna start slowing down. Wait, maybe I can make her take her vows? She's not a Sevenist. She can go to the Silent Sisterhood. I would like you to be a Sevenist, though. But yeah, okay. Because you're not a Sevenist, we're going to have you get Mayor married. Which may or may not work out. My son can get married. Tyrells keep always coming up on this list of marriage candidates. Lydia Tyrell. I'll tell you what, my son will marry your Lydia. Bing, bam, boom. Kind of, we're bending the rules here. I'm not really doing this for the Alliance. I just want to seize control of the Tyrell legacy. We're also going to ransom these prisoners. I need to know about these non-believers so I can blackmail them. We need the money. I was informed that damn it, Aenys. This is the former king. $928? There's no way he can fucking pay that. I can't pay that. These petty disputes are recorded. I don't care. I'm not getting an interest rate. I'm never taking a loan. You need to go against the principal contractor. This has nothing to do with me. My great-grandson Aegon has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting him in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Give others their due, and you will receive your own in turn. Be generous, my boy. Be generous. And send these knights home. 10 to 14%. Cool. That's a good increase right there. That's a good wealth boost. I shiver slightly and draw the covers closer around me. This wretched malady has had me feeling miserable for days now, and it's showing no sign of abating anytime soon. As I fiddle with the covers, a happy meow announces the arrival of my cat Amore. She looks at me with a vague air of concern, performing an elaborate lap of my sickbed. Finally, with a small, self-satisfied murp, she settles down to knead at the blankets, eventually curling up at the crook of my elbow. You gain feline nurse for 5 years and a tiny health boost. Today, my great-granddaughter Belaerys was taught a lesson in vassal management by Bemagel. It was quite complicated, of course, necessary, but perhaps beyond Belaerys' grasp. I must let things take their time, Belaerys says. Only by being patient and letting my subjects work at their own pace may I rule wisely. Patience will serve you well, child. I was shocked when I caught my great-grandson Daemon trying to steal from the traveling chests of Master Eldrick. He gave me an impressive speech on how he understood why what he did was wrong. Ah, we are but small pieces of the world. Very good, my boy, very good. Let's see. Another level up there. And at some point, we do need to start working on leveling up the Island of Morn. The Morn Ruin. Not anytime soon, apparently. The money needed is outside of our grasp, but at a time. Panamones are vertically positioned windmills with one half of the windmill shielded from the wind. This ensures that the upwind sails are not pushing against the turn. My granddaughter Monica enters my chamber, glancing down. Grandfather, my lord, I want to discuss my betrothal, she says brutishly. I can't do it. I don't want to marry Master Thurston. Where to start? If I'm honest with myself, I can't stand him. He is a commoner. He is much older than I am. Please, grandfather, please don't make me do this. You will take the marriage, my girl. You will take the marriage, Amyana. The disagreement with my granddaughter Monica has weighed heavily on my mind. I have sat in my study going through the discussion over and over again. I could not have dozed off for more than a minute when I heard a rap at my door. I jolt forward, hoping to see Monica's face on the other side. Instead, I'm greeted by a guard, whose face is twisted indistinguishably. Is it pain, horror, belief? The guard enters, and the story bursts forth like a flood overrunning the levee. Your granddaughter, my lord, she was so upset about the engagement, about your neglect. She has gone into town to drown her sorrows, and she's dead. Unfortunate. To the charming Tythan, your dreams of your betrothal controlling my life have only pushed me further away. No, my girl, please come back to me. Now you are unrelated to me. That is unfortunate. What if you marry someone in the family, like Sir Noho? Would you consider that? What if I make you do it? Nope, you won't do that. Okay. What about one of my grandsons? Fantastic. You're coming back. You're coming back. One way or the other. Master Thurston, I apologize. My granddaughter doesn't want to marry you so badly she killed herself. Don't take it personally. I will offer you another granddaughter who you will hopefully have children with. Thank you, adults, who is my gay granddaughter, Emma Belaerys. Please have a child with this man, just one. That's all I'm asking. My granddaughter, Valena, is entered my chamber. She doesn't want to marry a commoner who's an old man. Yes, I understand. Please don't kill yourself. Please just get married. He'll die soon enough. It's fine. Just have one child and dominate the situation. I'm just asking for you all to control all the mayorships. You will have control of the land. Your children will be prosperous in the future. Don't you understand? The servants have all been sent away, and our bed has been decorated with roses. As Lady Arana enters our chambers, she smiles confidently and joins me without any hesitation. With the help of hands, mouths, and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before the Father, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. Very well, as we were united in marriage, now we are united in heart, and I shall romance my wife, as I have attempted to do before, and failed in the past, which has been, if I'm honest, rather annoying. I'm gonna go with my gut in the moment. I found a classic Northman love ballad which suits Arana perfectly. I practice it over and over. Everything must be perfect. I find my sweetheart walking in the Everfall Gardens, surrounded by her friends. With my heart beating like a hammer, I kneel before her and sing. Arana's cheeks turn a deep pomegranate red, but she does not interrupt me. Her companions all look pleased or jealous, surely a good sign. You have a beautiful voice, my lord, Arana says before she hurries off. Her friends are quick to follow. I stand up on shaking legs, watching them disappear between the hedges. My heart beating harder than ever. Arana won't resist my charms for long. I am 60 years older than this girl. This is one of the creepiest marriages I've had, and yet she's 100% loyal to me and vice versa. What can I say? Crusader Kings 3, guys. Also Game of Thrones. I feel like if I just say Game of Thrones, y'all understand. Your culture is now fascinated by tempestuous warfare. What the hell is that? What is tempestuous warfare? Oh. Yeah, it's actually a thing. The storms of the Stormland batter not only the castle, but the men, producing a hardy people suited to serve as shock troops. Can recruit the Antler Man. Oh, these are actually really good. I used them in another run once. But I want you to concentrate instead on... Not this. Well, monthly piety plus 10% is good, but urbanization is better. Raising the existing development penalty would be quite good. Lord Aemon brought my great-granddaughter Cirilla to the market today. Cirilla was to hand out alms to the poor and needy, to learn about charity and a ruler's plight to the less fortunate. The implacable child gave something to everyone, Aemon said, and when the purse ran dry, she insisted that we go get another. Very selfish, maybe even excessively so. It seems that little Cirilla has a great heart. Be generous, girl, be generous. Do not listen to your teacher. He is a fool. You are the wise one. Amazing how big of an army the king has, and yet he is not able to lock this down. I'm being raided by Queen Skega. I don't know where this is happening. It is upsetting. We're probably going to call it an episode in a minute. This is really stretching out longer than I'd like. Who is Queen Skega and where is this queen at? Oh, she's just raiding the north in general, not me specifically. Probably an Ironborn raid of the north. Okay. You've chosen poorly in your life, Queen. Queen Skega, you've chosen poorly your decisions. Yeah, I feel like just waiting and saving up for the watermills is still going to be the better choice here. Just because of the you know, the 4% gains, it brings in more money and such. What can I say about this episode? In the comment section, let me know which wife you liked better, Visera or this new one, Ariane. Is it the tempestuous witch, dragon riding witch of my first life who absolutely dominated me by storm and killed her sister in a rage over our romantic tryst? Or is it the somewhat more stable Lady Arana Stark? Her arrogance and stubbornness matches a kind and patient heart. A gentlewoman, courtly, reserved, dressed much more modestly, chastely and tastefully.